welcome to Access MMA. We're live at the ring. Today I have a special friend of mine, Kevinboisinterview. This guy is a power builder, natural power builder. He's intense, fire in his eyes. This guy is just ready to get into competition, and I would not stand in front of this guy. He's a train wreck, man. He's like LeBron, pre-LeBron, I'll call him. But anyways, thank you, man, for coming here. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay. For the viewers out there, can you please tell them what you're about, what you do, how you got started, your family?
100%. Okay, well, like you said, my name is Kevinbois. I'm 21 years old, and I actually started becoming a natural power builder actually the beginning of 2014, all right, January 1st, actually. So before that, I was actually, I played football out of U, and I played football in college prior to going out of U. And then the thing is, I always had a passion for training, heavyweight training, but I wasn't really into football as much as I thought it was, right? As I got older, I started realizing that I actually preferred lifting. I remember I would be done practice, first thing I'm doing is taking my pre-workout, going straight to the gym, all right? And as I kept getting older and older, I started realizing like school was like very important in order for me to play football. But the thing for me is, all I wanted to do was play football. Yeah. So, but you couldn't do one without the other, right?
Were you a quarterback?
Yeah, I actually played quarterback for Stage Up, but that was out of in Gatineau.
Okay.
And then I did that for 1 year. I transferred out. I went to ROE for 1 year.
Okay.
And that's kind of when I made the decision to kind of like start playing football. I really follow my passion, which was really weightlifting. So like they call me a power builder. A lot of people may not know what it is for the viewers. A power builder is exactly it's a hybrid of powerlifting and bodybuilding. So essentially what we kind of do is we focus to pretty much build strength and size first, which is where the powerlifting comes in. So our main exercise will either be the overhead press, the traditional deadlifts, or the conventional, or the sumo deadlifts, the bench press, or the squat. That's where the powerlifting phase kind of comes in, all right, the strength training. And then the bodybuilding side of it is pretty much hypertrophy, volume, you know, the typical guys in the gym, 12, banging like lightweight for a lot of reps. And that's the bodybuilding aspect. And that's where powerbuilding, that's where the word powerbuilding pretty much is. It's a hybrid powerlifting and bodybuilding.
And now, I understand that, you're part of RAR Athletics.
Right.
So what does RAR mean?
RAR, it stands for Rise Amongst the Rest. Alright, so essentially, I was actually going through my phone, because I have a lot of quotes on my phone, just keeping me inspired whenever I feel down on myself. And then, I was thinking, I was always going to create my own thing. And then I kind of got involved with my business partners, Dee and Tina, who unfortunately couldn't make it today because they were busy doing their own thing on the side. So what ended up happening is we decided to create something that we're passionate about. Obviously, we're really into fitness. And then we decided to start competing. And then we decided, why not create a brand where we can actually help out people achieve the physiques they want and so that you can find them everything. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, first, we need a name. Okay, then I was looking through my phone, like I said. Read the quote, Rise Amongst, the quote actually was like this. So it's an African proverb that says, every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up, it knows it needs to outrun the slowest gazelle or it's going to starve to death. Right? And in return, the gazelle knows it needs to wake up before the lion because it's going to be killed. So it doesn't matter whether you're the lion or the gazelle, by the time the sun is up, you already should have been running. Yeah. So that's where I thought about Rise Amongst the Rest. RAR Athletics. So that's pretty much where that kind of came from.
Alright. And so have you had like any other people who joined this group of yours?
Actually, yeah, we do. We had a few that came, a few that left after competition. So we have about roughly 12 to 13 people part of the team. We're actually helping them we're prepping them for the first competition. We have a few guys get ready for a show in Ottawa, competition in bodybuilding, July 4th at Algonquin College. Yeah. And then we have another one coming up at Algonquin College as well, which is going to be exactly October 24th. So we have a lot of people on the team.
Okay. And so for competitions, how many have you done?
Last year was my first year. I actually only did 2. My first show actually qualified for the provincial, so that's kind of how it works. It's a regional event, provincial to nationals. My first show qualified for the next level to the provincial show. My second show, unfortunately, I didn't qualify, so in order for me to move to the second level, I have to do it again.
Okay. I remember seeing on one of your pictures, you're wearing like a pink towel.
Yeah.
Where did the pink come from?
Well, the thing is, in the men's physique, that's the category I compete in. Yeah. You're allowed to wear board shorts, and compared to the bodybuilders, you have to wear the thongs, right? Yeah. Kind of look like thongs. Yeah. But yeah, the board shorts are pretty much the reason why I went for the pink is because a lot of people told me pink looks really good on you. So I'm like, why not wear a color that's really going to accentuate my physique? So I decided to wear fluorescent pink. So I kind of like stood out on stage.
You had no option.
I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it. Honestly, I liked it. People told me I think it looks really good on me. I'm like, you know what? Let me take the opinion. And then I tried on the shorts. It looked really good on me. I remember when I asked one of the girls that actually worked at the store, and she's like, go for the pink. I'm like, all right, well, it's the pink.
The pink.
Yeah,
Are you gonna change colors, or are you just gonna?
I did the pink for my first show.
Yeah.
My second show, I actually ended up doing red and black.
My man.
Red and black.
My man.
That's it.
Yeah, you gotta go that, Ottawa. What is it?
Ottawa Red Blacks.
Ottawa Red Blacks.
Senators, red and black. I had to send out for rep for a city, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the hardest thing about competition prep?
All right, the hardest thing. Okay, most people would honestly think the dieting is probably the hardest part of the competitions.
Yeah.
But for me, because I'm a flexible dieter, which actually it allows me to pretty much eat whatever it is that I want to consume, as long as I respect my caloric intake and my macronutrients for the day. So macros are essentially fats, carbs, and protein. As long as I respect the numbers I'm supposed to consume every single day, nothing is off limits. So the dieting aspect, which most people have trouble with, is probably the easiest part for me. So, and now you have the training aspect, which is something I already love doing, so that's obviously not hard at all. So the hardest thing would be probably peak week, the last week going to the competition where you have literally no carbs in you. So that means you have no energy, your mental focus is down, and all you want to do is sleep. Sleep. But the thing is, obviously, if you have to go to work, go to work. If you have to go about your day, you do so. But for me, it's when it's my peak week, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to hang out with anybody. I go to the gym, get my pump on, go home, eat, rest as much as I can. Because the last week is probably like the most intense week. Because you're depleted, you have nothing, you're flat. But right after that, the stage day, you forget everything. You're so excited. All you want to do is step on that damn stage, get it over with. Just show everybody what you've been working on for so long, about 12 to 18 or 20 weeks, which is about 5 months, right? So my first couple of preps, I did 12 weeks. This one I'm coming in, I'm gonna be doing it for 20 weeks. So it's gonna be much more intense. It's gonna be longer, but it's gonna be much worth it. So much more worth it.
What was your greatest sacrifice?
Sacrifice. Okay. What can I say? I didn't really sacrifice a lot of things, but if I had to sacrifice something, if I did sacrifice something, my social life.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're getting ready for a show, there's a lot of things you can't do. You can't go out because you have no energy. People obviously want to put, like, you're eating in front of you, and at that point you have cravings like crazy when you're 2-3 weeks out, and then all you want to do is eat because mentally you're drained, right? So I would think it's my social life was probably the biggest thing I had to sacrifice. So,
Okay. In terms of how you keep yourself grounded, I understand you're young,
right?
And there's so many things out there, in the city of Ottawa, you want to be tempted to do, but you don't do it. So how do you what outlets do you use to kind of keep yourself grounded?
Fortunately for me, I would say the gym, right? A lot of people use the gym just as therapy, right? So for me, it is my therapy and it's also my passion. So whenever I have a moment where I'm feeling kind of down on myself and I haven't worked out yet, I'll go to the gym. It honestly allows me to not think about anything going on in the outside world. It helps me relax, and then by that time, if I had a great workout, which I typically always do, I can start thinking about the things that matter, and then I just get my focus back. So that would be my therapy whenever I start doubting myself or whatever I'm not feeling grounded. Or music. Music is always another good outlet for me whenever I feel like I need to kind of keep myself calm, stay focused. So music, and then the gym will be my outlets. Yeah.
Okay. A lot of kids out there use steroids. They
Right.
do, and
A few of them. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah.
it has a really, really negative impact on your life.
Right.
And I want you to kind of tell them, how you kept yourself grounded and move towards the natural way rather than take steroids.
For sure. Okay, so the reason why I decided to say natural is because my entire life I've been an athlete. So I believe in natural performance because that's what your body can physically do without the help of any drug or supplement. So the reason why I should say natural is because I strongly believe that your body can achieve anything that it wants if you just put in the work. All right. I know a lot of people may disagree that in certain kind of competition, which bodybuilding, which drugs are obviously allowed, you have these guys who look tremendous on stage, that have aesthetics and that perfect symmetry, but a lot of people are against it just because of the fact that they know the only way you can achieve that kind of physique is by hopping on steroids. But the way I look at it is, for that sport, for that kind of competition, in order to go on the big stage, you don't have a choice. You literally do not have a choice because it is how it kind of got started from the beginning, right? You have Arnold Schwarzenegger, all these big guys wanted to get bigger, And nowadays, you got guys who want to get bigger and bigger every single year, and your body genetically cannot achieve that kind of size naturally. But for me, I don't need to get I don't want to get that kind of big, so I don't need to go that route. So for me, like, you know what, I just want to be static, I want to be functional, and I want to be able to like live a longer life. A lot of people who do get on steroids, they're not able to live a longer life than they could. So that's kind of the reason why I chose to remain natural as possible.
Okay, that's great, man. That's really great. And I know that you had a plan about attending high schools and letting kids know that's the wrong thing to do. So when are you gonna start that?
Yeah, we've been in contact with a few friends that actually have like a good relationship with high school teachers, and we're gonna do that closer to, I think, May, when the spring time comes around, when kids will actually want to start looking good for the summer. So before they actually start prepping for the gym or whatnot, we really want to start educating them on the effects of steroids, all right? Because I know a few kids in the gym that I attend that by the age of 17, 16, they've already done a cycle of steroid. I'm like, I don't understand. At that age, you should be staying away from it because your body is still producing hormones, right? You don't need to add more hormone that's really gonna mess up your whole system, right? So our job, what we really want to do, is help educate these kids on just remaining as natural as possible. If you don't plan on competing and going or becoming Mr. Olympia, there's no need for you to take that route. If you just want to look good for ladies, you can definitely achieve the physique you want naturally. And that's the reason why also the rest of my team decided to stay natural to kind of show people that it is possible to achieve a good physique and brutal strength by eating a lot and training intensively. So that's pretty much why.
Okay, so while we're still on the subject, can you tell us the short-term side effects of steroids and the long-term?
Okay, short-term, well, it really depends. Because short-term, what can happen, you can have back acne, so it's a reaction that would happen if you, well, some people genetically, nothing would happen to them. They're just fortunate enough, but some people have bad reaction in terms of have gyno, which is a layer of fat in between their nipples and their muscle tissue and their pecs. You would have back acne, extended jaw lines, what else? And even someone that can actually have seizures by taking too much. Yes, so those are some negative bad effects. And long-term effects could be kidney failures. So long-term, so a lot of people don't know these things.
So now for my personal favorite, guys, the knockout question.
Oh boy, so the famous knockout question.
Kevin, in this industry, you can be easily manipulated.
Okay.
Very easily. I come up to you from the biggest company.
Okay.
Kevin, I want you to be the face of my company today. I'm prepared to offer you $2 million. But before you can do that, here are the conditions. You must take steroids to look this part.
Okay.
What would you do?
No, I won't take it.
Really?
I won't take it.
Okay.
No amount of money can change what I believe in myself. I believe in myself to the fact that I can achieve a certain physique, and money is not really a factor at that point. Especially, I wouldn't want to represent a company that would have to make me change who I am in order for them to promote me. I don't need that, or for me to promote them. I don't need that. If I'm going to represent a company, it's a company I believe in, and if I have to change who I am to promote you, I won't sign the contract.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's great, man. That's great. Okay, that's it for the ring today. Thank you, Kevin, for showing up. You want to tell them about your website, your Instagram?
Right. Yeah, for sure. If you guys want to check us out, we actually have a YouTube channel under Raw Athletics. We post videos about every 2 weeks or every week as much as we can because we're very busy around this time of year. And after that, we have our website, www.raathletics.com. And we have 2 Instagram pages for myself, which is Kevinbois, Kevinbois. And for my business partners who unfortunately couldn't make it today is Super Trainer, DDEEVVEE. So if you guys want to check them out, go right ahead. All right? Thank you very much.
I'm also on Raw Athletics. They call me Tap Diesel. As you can see right there. I'm a big dude, you know what I mean? But anyways, that's it, guys. Take care.